Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Freddie Wilson on another Freddie B. Goldwinging ride. This time coming to you from Manassas, Virginia. I'm riding with my son, who's directly ahead of me on the Suzuki. I'm talking to my son on the intercom, folks. You guys can't hear him, but sounds like a sport rider, guys. I'm warming his tires up. Today we're just going out for a ride around and trying to figure out what my subject was today. And today's subject is ride sharing. And I know most of you associate ride sharing with the things like Uber and Lyft and places like that. But I'm looking at the idea of how us motorcyclists get together and we ride, doing the things we love to do. So that's why I'm calling this ride sharing. My son said it's a group ride, but I said I understand. But this is going to be how motorcycle enthusiasts like you and I get together and we go for a ride sometimes. Some people may not understand what we do. The fact that we are all riding separate motorcycles going in the same direction is a good thing. So that's the kind of thing we all like doing, and to share our love on motorcycles and motorcycle riding. Okay, I'm gonna put mine in sport. Hey folks, my chance to get my bike in sport mode, which I don't normally get to do. And some of you are wondering, who knows I ride in Georgia and Tampa, how did I get to Virginia? Yes, I did trailing my motorcycle to Virginia. In this case, a good thing I did, because it rained through most of Georgia, South Carolina. And so I got a little bit in Virginia, but not as much. So there y'all get to hear a sport bike around. Woo! This bike would take off, dude. I don't know. I forgot this thing with the sport mode, and boy did it take off. Goodness. Okay. I discovered the secret behind doing this, and that is you had to take some throttle off to change the mode. My son was just telling me about what I call a stupid intersection. I know some folks are talking about stupid people, but there's an intersection up here where there's a green traffic light, and you yield a right turn, then there's a stop sign. So what's the purpose of having a stop sign on a right turn? It's confusing for some folks, and it leads to people crashing into the back of other folks when someone stopped unexpectedly. So I don't know who thought about that intersection. Yeah, most places the right turn will wind up being a yield sign. And if you look up there, y'all, there's a sign that says there's a stop sign up here. But look at that stop sign right ahead of us. That stop sign should not supersede the traffic light. That's weird to have a stop sign. And then it says no merge area. They give you that kind of warning. So long story short, y'all, there's nothing wrong with us going out together, riding together, sharing a love for motorcycles. I got another ride coming up next month sometime that I hope to join up down in Georgia. But I know many of you take a trip from Georgia to Virginia probably would consider riding a motorcycle up there, and that was something I wanted to do too, but in this way I'm glad I didn't, because the weather was not playing fair. And as I mentioned in a previous video, I don't like riding in the rain. I can do it, and this motorcycle is very capable of riding in the rain, especially in the rain mode. So this is fun. That's my son there enjoying himself, and so this is great. That's my son behind me on his Jiggler 750. It's almost the color of his car. Beautiful bike, y'all. So we're just out there enjoying it. My wife likes to blame me for the fact that my son loves motorcycles. So, oh well. He also loves cars like his daddy, so no problem. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to get a little view back there, because you're going to be leading the way most of the time. There's nothing wrong with group rides. It's a good time for people to get together to do the things they enjoy. I personally don't like anything larger than, let's say, a medium-sized crowd. Smaller groups are more welcoming to me, but the large groups sometimes hard to deal with unless you got some kind of police escort. Now, I've done some of those before, and we've managed to keep the group together, but if you're doing that by yourself, it's very hard to do, especially going through some traffic lights in certain places. So get out and enjoy yourself by yourself if you want to, but consider going to ride somewhere with a friend, or in this case, a family member. My son recommends you have a plan for starting out if you're going to go on a group ride. That way you can set up a leader and a trailer and what to do in case you get separated. I think that's a good idea. No. And for some of those of you who will not be familiar with group dynamics, you need to learn the proper way of riding in a group, the staggered formation, and when to go single file and things like that. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't know. Oh yeah? Okay. Go around him. Go around him. Well, we weren't weren't speeding. That's the problem. He was going to 25. Really? And there in front of us, folks, is the Virginia State Police. Maybe he can join us in our ride. I would not have a problem. So, folks, enjoying the scenery now. Nice tree-lined street. And folks apparently don't see the cop up here. There's kind of speeding coming up behind me. Yeah, now he slowed down now. The Old Town Manassas. Don't stop. This guy's crossing. Watch this. Watch this. Whoops! Get him! Get him! He did get him. It's a stop sign. It's a crosswalk. That's the problem.
Yeah. Oh, see, on the other side, they have the courthouse and all the neighbors.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder if they have a live wire there.
I guess we can go look for a minute.
It's up to you, but right. Yeah. So I'm pointing to y'all is sometimes get out and enjoy life. Enjoy it with friends, family if you can. So just realize you're sharing a ride with someone else and you're all out enjoying the same thing. And maybe you can stop and find an event or a place to eat or something to do along the way. Take care out there.